That's good to know.
Thank you for coming to the 133rd
Woo!
hour of Adventure Wanted. Thank you for everyone who's watching on Twitch. And just a reminder, this is a relaxed performance. Like all our performances, that means that the lights will stay up like this. We are having some issues with the hotel lights, but if they go out, we've still got stage lights on. We might go to blackout, and I will get that fixed within 10 seconds. There won't be any loud sudden noises. If you need to leave and come back at any point during the hour, you are free to. And there's a relaxed attitude to sound and movement from the audience for the benefit of anyone who would struggle to stay still and silent for an hour. If you needed anything like a hearing loop headset, you just give me a wave. I'm Chloe. I'll be over there. But for now, I will hand you over to Leo and our players for the hour.
Hey! Hello! My name is Leo. I'm the Games Master for this hour and until about 3 o'clock. What is this? Well, this is Adventurers Wanted. It's a tabletop role-playing game, which means that the 4 people on my left and right here have individual characters that they play in a fantasy setting. And as the Games Master, I control that fantasy setting. I will be playing the allies and the enemies and the monsters and the riots that they come across throughout this world. And we mediate between each other using dice to try and keep things a bit fair or hilariously unfair, as the case may be. It does happen, doesn't it?
It does. More often than you'd like.
Yeah. Just a quick catch-up on the general backstory. The players are members of the Spirit of the Horizon, a scientific research vessel that awakened a dead god. And in trying to get away from this evil god, they cast a spell that was way out of their capability to control, throwing them into a brand new reality. And they've been trying to get home ever since, trying to recreate that spell. In the very last little arc, the Queens of the Trocken Caldera, the Queens of Thundercrest, have asked them to look into a cult that seems to have appeared in their city of Greenglade, run by Queen Tabris. This is a strange, sinister cult to the Snake Mother, whoever she is. And the very last thing that we found was Elias, our cleric here on my right, found a pamphlet inviting people to Villa Shuno. Villa, space, Shuno. And we'll jump back in a moment, but first let's meet our characters and indeed their players. So tell us your name, your character's name, and give us a little bit about his backstory.
Thank you. I'm Dominic. I'm playing Elias Maudlin, a human cleric. He's from aristocratic stock, which gives him a sort of pomposity that most people can't tolerate. But his family were, or his aristocratic family were destroyed in civil strife, and he was forced into the church. The church didn't like him very much either, and so they've sent him on a missionary quest aboard the ship. And so he's here to spread the word of Rodan, quite unsuccessfully so far.
Cool. My name is Simon. I'm playing a character called Nomi Watts. He's a gnome fighter. He's a bit of bad news. He likes stealing things and hitting people. He started an illegal gnome fight ring at the lower decks of the ship.
Yeah.
And he's keen. He's ready for action.
I'm Naomi. I'm playing Brina Froddle. She is the head of arcane research on the Spirit of the Horizon, most famed for shutting down gnome fights, which is one of her better achievements so far.
Hi, my name's Reese, and I'll be playing Galbert Twinkletoes, the halfling monk. Galbert is the quartermaster upon the Spirit of the Horizon, but before that he was the cleaner. Don't ask about the promotional system in this ship. We're not sure how it works either.
I think I'm the only person left who's got the title that they were given by the Admiralty.
Yep.
Yep, just me.
There we go.
I don't have a title.
Galbert,
Gold.
what were you doing the moment before that trademark golden energy teleported you into the land?
I was checking stocks and supplies and making sure the ship was fully stocked up before we were sent on any ridiculous missions.
Okay, and then you feel the metallic taste on your tongue.
Oh no.
Here we go again, and you're on the land, and you're stood in what seems to be a hostel type room with bedrolls everywhere, and ahead of you is Elias, the cleric, and he's holding a pamphlet which Brina is also looking closely at. Nomi is nowhere to be seen.
Stealing things.
Oh, Lieutenant,
Hello, Galbert.
Hello.
cleric.
Oh, hello. Nomi appears.
Oh, Nomi.
Gilbert.
I
How are you?
instinctively pat my pockets.
Easy.
Roll an investigation check.
For 5.
You seem to have everything.
Right, so what, can I look at this pamphlet? Can I read it and see what's occurring?
Yeah, absolutely. The pamphlet talks about the imprisonment of the Snake Mother and that she was finally breaking out and coming back to her people. And anybody who would wish to commune with her can find the Church of the Snake Mother near Villa Shuno.
Cool. Great. Let's head there.
Okay.
We should tell the paladin.
Oh, what's going on? Sorry, what?
Oh, sorry. So we were sent here by Abelzim.
Oh, the queen, yeah.
Yes, because...
Lovely lady.
Yeah, because Tabris...
The other queen.
Yeah, the queen of here, where we are. We're in Greenglade, okay? We're not in...
Oh,
we're
so
not
we're
in
not
Lunes.
in Lunes?
No, we're in Greenglade.
Greenglade.
They're doing a
What
great
about
job.
Silver Peak?
Silver Peak, we haven't been there for a while.
Oh,
I
that the last time you were off
pickpocket
the ship?
Elias.
Roll a stealth check.
think-
No, a sleight of hand
Wow.
check, sorry.
So, we were there, and then we...
Elias,
so
can I have a
we
perception
essentially... There are these things called Nif, and they're these 8-foot snakes, apparently. We don't know if that's true, that's just
8.
a rumour. But they are cannibals,
oh my.
and we think they might be trying to assassinate the queen.
Oh no, not again.
But at the very least, they are Yeah, exactly. They are graffitiing everything around the town with the symbol of the symbol of the snake mother of their god Gask. So yeah.
Well, as a cleaner, I stand against graffiti, so let's get down to business.
Good attitude.
Elias, what would Nomi find in your left pocket?
In my left pocket, he would find...
A ring.
One ring to read them.
Actually,
it got in its pockets?
he'd find a little lump of wax that I use to seal letters.
You have a little lump of wax.
Red wax.
I'm disappointed.
Do you not have the seal at least, or the actual thing?
It's on his. It's on his
signet-
ring. It's on
signet
his ring.
Of course it is.
Well, I know one's useless without the other, so I've got my eye on that ring.
I would
Okay,
be
that's
really
going to
angry
be
to write a letter.
significantly.
More difficult to steal.
That's going to be significantly harder to steal than the.
Not yet,
than the
not yet.
wax.
Oh wait.
Okay.
Which is unconscious or something.
Bound to happen sooner or later.
Right,
Or
let's. Right, I think we should inform the paladin and head to where they're saying that their church is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we maybe disguise ourselves?
Why would they know who we are?
Very true.
Also, just to be clear, I am 90% sure that this pamphlet is a way of luring in people to sacrifice to their god. So
I
let's
would
be
agree.
on the lookout for traps.
Oh no.
Oh,
I would
yes.
agree. Generally, these sorts of gods that advertise cannibalism and murder and mayhem, they generally don't have a very good outreach pamphlet program. So yes, I agree. I'm very suspicious as well.
Yeah. Okay. Let's.
I mean,
move.
it is literally just a location. It couldn't be
You
more. It might as well just say trap.
Yeah.
You note that Gask is not a name that appears on this pamphlet at all.
Okay.
Can
And
I?
Gask
Can,
is the blood one, remember. So if they're not worshipping Gask, they might not be doing blood ritual
is there
sacrifices.
is there a religion roll I could do that would help determine if I know there's any distinction between what people are calling the Snake Mother and Gask?
Roll a religion roll.
Oh, that's 13.
13. You've got the impression that there is some kind of a distinction, but different mythologies of different heretical
It's
religions.
all quite conflated.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes different gods are the same god but have different aspects. That's quite a common thing in religion. so you can't quite be sure.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
GM, describe the surroundings to me. Where are we right
So
now?
you're in a huge tavern, or it looks at first glance to be a tavern. At second glance, at further investigation, you notice that while there are bars in here, what you're in is essentially an open space enclosed forum. There are taverns, there are marketplaces, there are bedrolls and hammocks, and the ceiling is covered in this white cloth that gives you the impression of sails. It's a town hall.
Oh.
In real world terms, think of basically the open plan nature of an airport and
Oh,
the
yeah.
weird stuff that you have in there.
Okay.
But if a Viking built it.
That's a good description.
Is there any form of entertainment on?
No, it's empty. It's eerily empty. It's being
Oh.
emptied out.
The paladin had to empty it out.
I say we-
Of the big snakes.
we
on
go.
The other side. I say we go and tell the paladin where we're going. I say we're wary of traps, but also we hold off on attacking these Nif creatures until we know exactly what's going on. But know me, if they are violent and hostile towards us, sure. But let me try and talk to them first, okay?
Can I just say, I'm trying something new. I'm not gonna be the first one to hit anymore.
We've got this really dark streak.
Why, Galbert?
He had.
Well, I've been meditating a lot recently, and
We've not been off the ship for a while.
no.
Ever since he was
Let me
nearly
show you
eaten.
something.
Yeah.
Let me show you something. Nomi, you like to hit things, right?
Yeah.
Take a swing.
You sure?
Positive.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
15.
That fails.
How would you like to attack him?
I just sort of go for a punch.
Okay, and as you go for a punch, your fist sort of moves without you wanting it to, and just swings in front of him and comes back towards you. Like, you can't hit the guy.
What is this magic?
As I call it, sanctuary, my brother.
I'm glad you're on our side. I'll say that for now.
For now.
For now.
Okay.
I
Well,
hope it's a reputable.
I was really
god we're
worried for a
dealing
second there. He only failed by 1.
Yeah, I was going to say, it was quite a high roll, which is
Hit
why I
me.
had to look over to you
Boom.
like, what's your DC?
cool. Right. Well, with that dealt with, let's go. Let's rock and roll, chat.
Okay, you wander out of the full sail,
I would like to find the paladin.
and the paladin is still outside. He's supervising the people with the mops. Galbert, some mop work. You haven't seen any mop work for a while.
Is it any good?
No, it's awful. Just confirm
Galbert,
how
my
awful it is.
goodness.
Oh,
Galbert, why
they've
don't
all
you go and
rolled.
help them while I
trust
talk to the paladin?
Of course.
I rolled a 1, a 2, a 5, and an 8. So
I pull my mop out
yeah.
and I show them how it's done.
Okay, roll a dexterity check for me.
Straight dexterity. Do I have proficiency with
Yeah,
it?
you add your proficiency.
Oh, excellent. That would be 21.
Yeah, so you could see that there's this huge graffiti on the wall of these snakes that seem to have their tails knotted in the middle. They're all facing outwards in a circle. And you just wipe your mop across and very systematically start to disintegrate this graffiti. It's not hard. It's just these guys were being lazy.
I'm going to talk to the paladin and show him the pamphlet and say we'll be headed here.
Well, this is very disturbing.
We want.
It's up on the mountains. And he points towards the mountain. He goes, it's up on Sun Peak. Through the wood, you'll find it.
Thank you. Do you happen to know, just out of interest, what the difference is between Gask and the Snake Mother?
No, but I have noted that that the crowd have been using Snake Mother and not Gazk. Gazk is, of course, the Niv's god.
Yeah.
I know nothing of this Snake Mother.
We're
Hence
just
the title
hoping-
of this pamphlet, clearly.
Yeah. We're just hoping the there'll be a distinction that means they're not sacrificing people, but we'll see.
I hope that too. We haven't had any bodies turn up, but then the Niv eats the bodies.
Let's go.
Eat them.
That said, there hasn't been the distinctive upturn in missing persons cases that you might suspect. So, there is hope. Anyway, I have some mopping to over... Oh, it's all done.
Thank you, Albert.
Well, back to business.
He's literally Neo with a mop. Like,
The best cleaner you ever did see. Can I just take the pamphlet back quickly and read and see if there's anything in there about the snake mother, or is it just saying, go to this temple?
no, it says that the snake mother has been imprisoned for a millennia and she's coming back to her people.
Oh, apocalypse cult. Interesting. Right. Okay, let's make our way to the peak.
Roll a religion check.
That is a critical fail, apocalypse cult.
Sure. You head up the forests, through the forest towards Silver Peak.
Ooh,
Scouting for traps.
Not
Silver
Silver Peak, sorry, Sun Peak.
Sun Peak.
Sun Peak, yeah.
There's a lot of peaks.
There are, and in fact,
It's
the
a mountain range.
Trocken caldera is a mountain range.
Circular. Well, crescent, right?
No, it's almost circular, and
It's
then
almost.
it's
Little
yeah,
For ships.
shipses. Roll an intelligence check for me, Brina, as you're having this discussion with Galbert.
13.
Never mind.
I was going to say about the floating city.
Yeah, what about it?
I think, Galbert, just from my observations earlier today, not right now because apparently stupid's catching, but there's a floating city up there, and I point to the thundercloud thing. Can we still see it from here?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the thundercloud is ever
That's a
present.
thundercloud.
There's a city on top of it.
What?
I was literally just there.
You hear
It was
this as well,
really,
don't you?
it's a whole city that's like a school of magic.
Oh, it was
like
awful.
it's pretty great. But I
Oh.
think it was down here at one point, and then they've lifted it up.
Sounds amazing.
But why would you lift it up?
Full of pompous wind.
They're not the most social people.
Oh.
Elias just called them pompous windbags.
That is true.
Oh.
That is accurate.
So-
And they've no respect for breeding at all. Very insular.
And no respect for women either. Although the Emperor seems to be fixing that now.
Oh,
And the
that's
Emperor was
good.
Yeah.
a babe. I mean, a baby. It was a baby. It was a talking baby.
Wait, what? I'm so confused.
They have a childlike Emperor. We're going to move on from this.
Oh.
Yeah.
So little.
If
Yeah.
I was them,
Like
I'd be
me.
embarrassed.
And you.
Yes.
And him.
He's a bit
And not him.
He's a bit taller than all of us apart from him. But yeah.
No,
that
what
your
are
Surrounded
you?
by very
What are
small
you?
people, aren't I?
He's a human.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a.
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
a
Oh, dear.
omen.
It's basically Lord of the Rings.
These
right?
guys are 2 foot tall. This one's 3.5 foot tall. You're just towering over them.
You're the Gandalf of this fellowship.
Come on then, little ones.
Even though I'm actually the Gandalf of this fellowship.
No.
Copyright.
We are live streaming,
Yeah,
sir.
we are.
So,
We are not
as you've
affiliated
been
with
having
Lord of
this
the Rings.
conversation about the city of Clathid on the thunder clouds above, the trees have gone very close. Can everybody roll a perception check for me, please?
18.
24.
7.
Oh, 8.
Elias, you're still ranting on about how their ruler was a baby, like a baby. And Nomi, yeah, you're listening really intently. But Galbert, what
My
you
family.
notice is that the birds have all gone quiet. And you get a slight tingling across your back that feels like there's danger here.
Oh, I feel uncomfortable.
Should we be on our guard?
Please be.
Is it because you've got small
Do
legs?
you want me to take the lead? I mean, if anything tries to attack me, it's gonna have trouble.
Yes, absolutely. That's a really good point. Thank you.
I will stealth ahead.
Nomi, can you go behind and we'll bring up the...
Yeah,
Real.
I'll stealth behind.
Oh, that's not my best roll. 13.
13, cool.
22.
22?
I want the rolling.
Stealth.
15.
15.
I think, do you...
Oh,
what
I'm up.
armour are you wearing?
Well, a bit of a confusion. We think it's an armor class of 20. I think I'm wearing plate mail under a robe. is what we
Okay, so you
decided
get
last time.
disadvantage on the
Yeah.
stealth check.
Oh, right, fine.
So
So roll
roll it
again.
again and take the lower.
Oh, that was the lower one. Yeah, by 1 point.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
fine, no worries.
15.
But Galbert, you're taking ahead.
Yes.
And you wander into. It's not a clearing, but the trees. Like they're slightly further spaced apart. Roll a perception check for me.
24 again.
The trees, you see the occasional tree seems to have been eaten away, disintegrated almost by the look of it, in a weird, chaotic kind of a way, and not in any particular order. And this moss lies all over the floor here.
Can I make a check to see if I recognise anything in nature that would do this?
Make a nature check.
That would be a 9. Yeah, 9.
You lean in close to the moss. Maybe it was its fault. And the moss leans back. Could I grab some battle music when you've got a second, Clay?
Uh-oh.
The moss attacks you, and all around you suddenly, and I did roll their wisdom saving throws, I rolled
Okay.
incredibly well.
Okay.
Oh
no.
least you can
The
punch
lowest roll I had was a 16 on
Okay.
4d20. From all around you, suddenly these arms of moss come out and strike you.
Yep.
Or attempt to strike you. Oh, that was a worse roll. I think only one of them will hit you. I've got a 16, a 16, a 23, and a 7.
23 will most definitely hit.
But the others won't? The 16s
The
won't?
other will not.
Okay, you take
Right.
1 point of bludgeoning damage as
Oh.
this moss, because don't forget, it's moss, as it strikes you across the face.
Oh. Well.
Do we see this?
Guys.
We're now in initiative order, guys. So, can I get your dexes, please?
18.
Oh.
18.
9.
14.
14 and 9. So we've got Galbert. Galbert and Nomi, can you roll off, please? Roll d6, just see who...
A d6 like a d6. You beat me by 1.
2 and a 1.
Okay, Nomi, your turn first. You see this moss ahead of you as Elias is still chatting away to you. You hear this moss, see this moss ahead of you.
Family is another thing. And another thing. So pompous.
Reaches out and slaps Galbert across the face.
Whoa!
Indeed.
I'm okay.
I attack the boss with whip and
no.
rapier. Ha-ha!
Sure, make attack rolls.
So I get 2. So
One of it, you have to do them individually.
yeah.
So,
So this is the whip. Oh, that's
what's on hand and what's off hand?
on hand is the rapier.
Okay, cool. So the whip will only get your, will get no modifier, or only get the dex modifier. Not
No, get both. He's
Okay.
proficient in it.
Oh, you two-handed
Oh,
fighting.
two-handed
Oh,
fighting,
sorry,
yeah,
my mistake.
So 8, 9, 10, 11 on the whip.
Okay, the whip just catches the air and makes a scary noise, but
That was also the intention.
Yeah.
And the rapier. 10.
10. Yeah, no. You try and attack this moss, and you cut through some of it. And,
It's strong, guys. It's
and-
real strong.
and you've just got moss on your blade now. Okay. So actually, I need to be taking notes.
Oh, wait.
You're on deck, Galbert.
I can attack 3 times.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
because
you're
you're a
that
level
level
11
fighter
fighter.
now.
Yeah.
The rapier again, then.
Hang on a second. Don't you get 4 attacks? Because
No,
he gets a
not at
bonus
this level.
action attack for his second
Oh
hand.
yeah, you would because you're
So you
two-handed
get
fighter.
3 attacks with the rapier and 1 with the whip.
Oh.
You're a fighter. That's what you do.
Yeah,
Like,
Okay, so these are 2 rapiers.
are you attacking the same clump of moss?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm really mad at it now.
Okay.
Die! Ooh. So that's one of them is a 11, so that misses.
Okay.
But the other one is 24.
24 just hits.
Wah-wah!
Roll your damage.
Oh no.
On the rapier is 1d8. 5.
5, and you just cut this piece of moss to smithereens, and it's just scattered to the winds.
Good job.
Galbert.
Thanks.
Oh. I'm gonna come in with my quarterstaff.
Okay. On the
Um,
second clump of moss.
On the second clump of moss, the first attack is a 16 plus 9 is 25.
Yeah, that hits. Feeling like the AC might not be high enough.
That would be 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, you destroy this clump of moss.
I go to the next one.
You're cleaning. This is just.
Cleaning. Mold is no place on a ship. 19.
It misses.
Oh no. Then I come in with the fist.
Okay.
Oh no. 14.
Misses.
Flurry of blows. 18.
Misses. It's more like it.
Oh no. Oh.
It is now the moss's turn. The moss, one bunch of moss is just going to reach out and attack Brina. That's a natural 19, so you get hit. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as this moss just smacks you slightly. The other moss, however,
What is this stuff?
I really brace myself for it. I'm like, oh, and then when it doesn't, I'm like, oh.
and you're just stood there like, yeah.
Okay.
Like you've literally had slaps that have damaged you more than this. You've stubbed your toe and it's hurt more than this. The other clump of moss forms up into a 3.5 foot slender form with 2 legs, 2 arms, and a long stick.
Oh no.
And it
Oh, it's
swings at Galbert. Galbert, what's your attack roll, mate?
My plus to hit
Mm-hmm.
is plus 9.
19.
That'll hit me.
And it's a D8, yeah?
Yeah, all my attacks are a D8 now.
Oh yeah, because you're level 11. It does, I think, two damage to you.
Did you not get my modifier on top of that?
No,
Oh, okay.
The
Cool.
stick's made of moss, mate.
it's made of moss.
Made a moss.
And then suddenly the staff disappears,
Yep.
and the moss reforms into fists
Oh,
that
no.
come in to attack you. It gets an 8 and a 23
A 23 will for sure hit.
for 3 more damage.
Oh no.
And as you watch, 2 more clumps of this moss form in front of you, and they're coming out of the tree line towards you. Nomi. No, not Nomi. Brina. Sorry, it's Brina. It's your turn.
Right, I'm gonna. Right, can I roll an intelligence check or something to that effect to see whether I think that because it copied Galbert's attack.
Oh, it does say it has the bonuses of your attack. So what's your strength?
Plus 5.
Twice.
Twice.
So you
plus
take 10 more
10
damage.
more
Yeah.
damage.
Sorry, my bad.
Can I see if I can discern whether it would have my spells if I attacked it with my spells?
Roll just a straight check.
Just a number, 11.
11. No, you wouldn't know that.
Okay, I'm gonna firebolt it.
Stop metagaming. Yeah, sure.
I'm trying to do it so I don't metagame.
I know.
That's what I'm doing.
I know.
Right. I'm gonna firebolt it then.
Sure. Which one? There are 4.
The one on me.
The one on you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, sorry. That's a ranged attack, so
Oh, so
you're
it's
in melee at it,
disadvantage.
so it'd be disadvantage. Have you got anything that's a touch attack?
I do.
Something like vampiric
I
touch.
do have vampiric touch. I just didn't want to spend spell points on moss. But I'm gonna do that. Yeah, sure. Vampiric touch.
It's very scary moss.
Super scary.
Vampiric touch. I will absolutely cast vampiric touch on it. Which I've forgotten how to cast. So give me a second.
Yeah, no worries.
Make a melee spell attack.
Elias,
so I get
you're on deck. Yeah, you know what you're doing.
Yep.
That is 20.
20 misses.
It does indeed. This is some spell points. How many spell points is third level spell again?
5.
5. Thank you. not got a lot of spell points.
Cool.
I do.
Okay, Elias, it's your turn.
So we've got 4 mosses.
One is attacking Brina, one's attacking Galbert, 2 have just come out of the trees.
The one that's attacking, the one that's attacking Galbert.
Yeah.
I hold out my hand, and I call upon Rodan, cleanser of vegetables. And I cast Sacred Flame.
Absolutely. Roll your attack for me. Oh, is it dexterity saving?
Yeah,
It's a
throw?
dexterity save.
throw.
What's your DC?
My spell DC
It
is
rolled-
17.
It rolled an 8, so.
Okay. And at level 11, I get to do 3d8 damage. Yes,
Do that 3d8 damage.
Flame-like radiance falls down upon it. 6. 6.
And it just burns up in front of you. And Rodan has destroyed this piece of moss.
Good
Good.
job.
He's good at moss.
Nomi.
What's the other one? Is there one close to me?
No, there isn't. There's one attacking Brina. That would probably be the closest to you. And then the other 2 are just coming out of the tree line now.
Can I get a sneak attack because it's in combat with Brina?
You're not a rogue.
Oh, that's true.
Nice try, bud.
I don't know the rules very well for sneak
No,
attacks.
that's fine.
So
It's
If it's not on your sheet,
it's
don't.
literally like it's the rogue's jam. That's what it
I get
does.
you. So I'm gonna. I'll attack that one.
Okay, the ones that
4
attacking Brina.
times.
Sure.
Once with the.
Once with the whip, 3 times with the rapier.
There we go. Oh, 4 attacks though. Like, yeah. So here's the whip.
Level 20, you get another one.
Nice. So that's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24.
24 hits.
So
How
the-
do you kill a piece of moss with a whip?
You whip it good.
Whip it real good. And you just. And this thing just dissipates into the air.
Oh, nice. So that's 8 damage.
Yep, it's dead.
Dead. Can I then?
Move and attack
Move
the
and
others?
attack the
Yeah,
others?
absolutely.
Yes. So the whip is down by my side, and I pull, and I've got the rapier. I attack the one closest to me.
Cool. Heading towards the tree line.
Yes, and I do. The first attack is a 18.
Misses.
Second is a 20.
Misses.
Yeah. Hang on.
One more attack.
Can I do? What's this? Wait. Where was it?
I can't
Are you
think of
talking
anything.
about
You
an action surge?
can't think of anything that would be able to
no,
help.
don't worry,
you.
don't worry. Next is a natural 20.
Oh yeah, that'll kill it.
Do I want roll damage or is it straight?
It's dead.
It's dead.
It's moss, mate. You
got-
just slice it to pieces with rapier,
And that was it, right?
and that was it.
Yep.
That's your lot.
That's 2 down.
Great.
Galbert,
Hello.
the other piece of moss now seems rather disturbed and is headed back in towards the trees.
I will take a defensive stance, taking the dodge action,
Okay,
and my sanctuary will come back up again.
because you're having a hit. Oh, because this
I haven't made an offensive attack.
on this one. But you have on its ally.
I can only cast sanctuary with a bonus action.
Oh, right, okay. Right, no worries. In which case, it's its turn, and it's going to disappear into the tree line, scared that you've just destroyed 5 of its brothers.
Ha ha! Take that, you mossy piece of shit. Shitty piece of moss.
Can I? Thanks very much, Kat. Can we get some creepy?
That was Chloe, not Kat.
Sorry, it's Chloe. I'm really tired. Creepy foresty music would be nice.
There's some creepy music in the exploring. So yeah.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that'll do. You guys find yourselves in the woods of Green Glades, now a little bit more disturbed, a little bit more on edge.
Let's keep our whips about us.
Oh, beautiful stuff.
Thank you.
You head up towards the villa.
Ooh.
It's this beautiful sort of wooden construction, but it looks very expensive wood. Very dark, darks
Mahogany?
and red. No, I was thinking more ebony.
Oh.
Ebony and redwood construction for the sake of a little bit of colour. And you can see that there are 2 guards stood on the front door. Can I get a perception check as well, please?
25.
Critical fail.
13.
Brina
12.
is not having a good day.
Galbert, you see another bunch of guards patrolling around the outside.
What do they look like?
They're Arabi. They don't look hard. Like as you're looking at them, the way they're holding themselves, they've not really seen that much trouble. You could probably squash them with your foot if you needed to.
Yes, I say we go in and we hold the flyer and we say we're here for the meeting. Right?
That is the most sensible thing I've ever heard Nomi Watt say in my
And
entire
then we kill every single one. Not
No,
yet.
we've got to talk to them first, remember?
Not yet.
What I told you earlier, we've got to talk to them first.
Talk first, act later.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Got to just get the situation. If they're not killing anyone, if they're just doing a bit of graffiti, just need to give them a slap on the wrist. Not a literal slap on the wrist, but like a
whip on
telling
the
off. No, just telling off and telling them to stop doing that. If they're sacrificing people, though, we will absolutely kill them dead because that's what we've got orders from the Queen.
Okay, let's go ask them if they're sacrificing people.
Oh, let's just pretend we're going along with
Although,
everything.
although we should also
I'm going to.
we should also spend a little bit of time. If they are sacrificing people, we do need to find out if they're planning an assassination.
Yes, we do.
So we
which
will
is
probably
another-
need to torture one of them. maybe. We'll see.
Or it could just be like, oh, them stinking queens. Oh, has anyone got a plan to get rid of them?
No,
Okay.
because if they're loyal to the Queens, that's going to lead to other problems, isn't it?
Oh, them stinking queens ain't they great, yeah.
What's Galbert's floor at this point?
He's just not very smart.
Good.
Okay, look, I'll do my best. Elias, because you know more about religion than I do.
And
gonna
I'm
ask you two
taller than
things.
all of you.
Yes, and because you're taller, I'm going to ask you 2 things. One, I'm going to ask you to make sure that you're looking around, seeing if you can spot anything in terms of sacrifice or suspicion. And 2, I'm going to ask you not to mention Uazo or your god.
If it doesn't come up, I won't do it.
It won't, because we're here to learn about their religion.
Maybe I should do the talking as a tall person. No?
I'm going to
Okay.
start walking up to them with the leaflet.
You approach
I'm
these.
insulted.
You approach these 2 Arabi guards then,
Yeah, with the leaflet.
and they're just having a chat about the local discus throwing.
Hi, we're here for... And I hold up the pamphlet.
He reaches out for it. This. I know nothing about this. This is clearly illegal, heretical, and I'm going to take it from you.
I'm going to stride up. Indeed, we discovered it, and we're a bit curious because this is this location, is it not?
It is. Where did you discover it?
In the Full Sail.
Well, we'll send people to Fishton, and we'll try and stop the dissemination of this material. But this, I have it's very disturbing. I know nothing about it.
Can I make an insight check on that?
Yeah.
That's 16.
He seems to be telling the truth. He's rather upset that you've come and...
Well, look, we're here on orders from Queen Abilzim and Queen Cabris.
Sure you are.
We
Yes.
show him the badge.
Yeah.
So you're members of the Navy.
I'm sorry.
I take out
I'm
my...
sorry. Do you remember about 2 weeks ago,
When the assassination...
nation attempts happened? You're looking at the elite task force, my friend.
Roll a persuasion check.
Sorry,
10.
Okay. Well, he
This
rolled.
keeps happening. That's 2
rolled
hours
it-
in a row.
He rolled a natural 20, so he doesn't care about
The
you.
elite task force.
My friend.
You're a very short elite task force.
I'm not.
Oh, my friend, I am.
Told you I should have handled this. My friend, my similar-sized friend. Have you...
He's ever so slightly taller than you. He's about 6'5".
My similar-sized friend.
Yeah. Just
My
giving
same-sized friend. I am an aristocrat. Have you seen this? And then I take out my little icon of Rodan, which is like a sun disc, a bronze sun disc.
Looks a little bit like the feathers of Oazo.
Sure thing. And are you one of the faithful?
I've got nothing against Oazo,
Well, that's good then. That's good. So you see, we're nothing to
but
do
I
with this.
prefer Rahapat.
Do I know who that is?
Roll a religion check.
I think I know.
A natural one.
No, you don't.
Do you want to
It sounds like syllables.
Sure.
sounds.
Pajamat.
Just sounds.
Yeah.
Those are just sounds.
Can I roll a religion check on that, please?
No.
Since I'm here.
Excuse me. What are you doing?
We're guarding
They're
Yune's
guards,
house.
Who?
Yune, the merchant who
I
owns
don't
this
know.
house. I would like to resign. No, I take that.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. It was too easy.
It's not funny. I hear that all the time.
Look, we're here on orders of the Queen. We need to enter the house and have a look around, see why the Niff are using this as their location.
If you've got a warrant, show it to me.
My fingers itch on my whip.
Give me your warrant right here.
Know me?
Roll an intimidation check. Do you say that in character?
I'm very slightly under my breath.
Okay, hang on a second. Yeah, he doesn't hear you.
Okay, good.
Okay, we will go and get that warrant.
Will we know?
Is that a lie?
Yes, it is.
Roll a deception check.
Oh no. That is I think I've got +0 on that. Yeah, it's an 8.
You will go and get that warrant, will you?
Yes.
And we will see you when the 9 hells are covered with frost.
Are there 9 hells now? I can't keep up with religion anymore.
Well, there have always been 9 layers to the house.
There's always been 9 layers to the hells.
Religion's not my specialty. No, we'll go get that warrant then. Fine. All right.
We could.
Now look here. I am of the House Maudlin, which I'm sure you don't know, but it's very important.
I don't know it, no.
And I won't be spoken to by some doorkeeper like this. I wish to speak to your superior, please. I
I'm
want
in
to speak to
charge
the manager.
Right now.
You
Yeah, I'm
want
in charge
management.
right now.
What about this Uni?
Yune has
please.
specifically hired me so that he wouldn't be bothered by people like you.
So you've had a lot of people
Ah.
come in here.
But these are not.
I mean, some people come, some people go.
Tell me, this Uni person, what's his business out here in the woods?
He's a merchant like most of them in Thundercrest.
Oh, a merchant, eh? Merchant, cool.
This
cool.
is just a
Little
nice
dollar
place
signs.
to live.
Yeah, in my eyes.
Merchant, huh?
So what's the merchant's business with the Snake Mother?
I've told you, this is illegal,
Yes, it is.
heretical,
It is.
and false.
Sir, I agree with you, and I believe there is some hidden force trying to implicate your master in horrible religious upheavals, and we should speak to him about this immediately.
I will
You can
speak to him
trust me,
about it.
I'm a cleric.
Roll a persuasion check.
We need a crit success here.
4.
Nope.
I will speak to him about it when he gets off lunch.
You said that there are 2 on the door and there's a group patrolling around the outside of the building.
Yes.
Okay. Where's the group patrolling around the outside of the building right now?
You can't see them at the moment.
Okay.
Is he? Sorry, I missed that. So he's
When
on his
you
own.
saw them, they were heading off around the back of the building.
Okay. So they'll probably be on their way back round the front soon.
Sorry,
I
what were
won't
you-
He's just on his own right now.
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
Those 2 of them.
I want to knock these 2 unconscious.
Can't banish him then.
What if I just stutter?
No.
I'm really good at it though.
Yes, you are. That doesn't mean you should do it. Like, you do what you want. We can't have this conversation in character,
No,
so
we
you do what
can't.
you want.
I don't know what to do.
Think on your meditations, Galbert. You just told us that you've been meditating a lot recently since the dinosaurs.
On not being the
Yeah,
first
I
person
don't
to be
want.
hit.
I don't want to
Yeah.
upset these gentlemen. I don't want to upset the Queen. I don't want to upset anyone. It's been a really hard time. I've only just got my bed back.
I forgot about that.
I mean,
Tell you what.
Can I sort of have a look to see if there's anywhere I could sneak in and climb up?
Roll a perception check.
20.
Absolutely. There are open windows. It's not a particularly secure building.
Okay.
To a thief size,
Yeah.
it's not a particularly secure building at all. Open windows. There's probably multiple doors if the guards are patrolling the perimeter, and there's in fact even a cellar hatch over on the left. Could break in there as well.
Gentlemen. How much is this man paying you?
Probably more than you can afford, he says, looking at your.
I am a man of simple things.
Although that is a nice gold comb you've got pinned to your chest.
Thank you very much. It's my badge of office.
Can I do a sort of insight to see if he's subject to bribery?
Yes.
Does he look like he'll take a bribe?
11.
No, from what the impressions you've got from him so far is that he's a pretty straight-laced hard ass.
I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy.
Okay.
I'm going to cast it as far away as I can, which is 30 feet. And I want to create a sound that sounds like someone shouting for the guards.
Okay, roll a sleight of hand check, because casting magic does require...
Yeah.
That's not where I thought you were going with that, but I'm glad that's where you went.
Yeah. Thought he was just going to set him on fire.
Banished.
No, I thought he was going
I'm bored of
to.
you.
I thought he was going to make his eyes start glowing and
4.
Okay, so...
Just got a cough.
So Elias waves his hands and coughs.
Really
And then
flamboyant.
someone off in the tree line goes, "Guards! Guards!"
He's
And
like
the
covering
guy
his
just
mouth
looks
as he
at
does
you and goes, "Why did you do that?"
Oh, but does it distract him?
No, he's looking at Elias.
But if he's looking at Elias, is he looking at me?
Sneak off, Naomi.
What do you say?
You can't tell.
30 gold pieces.
I mean, that's a very generous offer, but that's also illegal. That's a bribe. And you claim to be
No, but
working.
why are you
I
bribing
look him
people?
dead in the eye
Because
and say,
I'm trying-
someone's
I'm
We're
calling
working
for
for
help.
the Queen.
No, that was your spell.
I sneak away.
Roll a stealth check.
Oh, 13, 14, 15, 16, 21.
Sure, which way are you headed?
I'm going to head into a window.
Okay. While this conversation is happening, Nomi rolls to the left. He's gone. Hang on,
Do we-
you said 23, yeah? Yeah, no need.
Do I notice that he's gone?
Roll a perception check.
I also want to see if I notice that it's him. No.
8, that's 13, is it? Yeah, 13.
13?
23.
What did you roll? 24?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't see him go.
Oh.
It was
Almost.
close. It was a close thing there.
Okay.
Nomi, you're going in through a window. There's an open window just around the corner. You hop through.
I want to end this conversation. I want to go back into the tree line.
Oh,
Sure.
thank
Brina
you
just
for
walks
your
away,
time.
Elias.
Have a good day.
I give him a pamphlet and say, well, I hope you can show your master this and then he can be brought to the light.
Is this a Rodan pamphlet?
It is.
Okay, and he takes the pamphlet and he goes, "How many false gods are you trying to peddle?
I'm not...
Are you a writer? Is this some kind of weird performance theatre? Is there a scribe recording everything?"
Galbert's nose starts to bleed.
Yeah, roll psychic damage, GM.
No, there's performance theatre in Greenglade. Why wouldn't there be?
I was joking.
I'm very offended. I say, I don't know what you're talking about. These false gods. Rodan is real. I'm not peddling this snake woman mother thing.
Your friends have left.
Goodbye. Good day to you, sir.
The three.
I turn and trot
Storm
off down
yeah.
the hill.
The three of you
I
reach,
had better luck with the moss.
true, you did. The three of you reach the tree line, and it becomes you become painfully aware that Nomi is not with you.
Oh, excellent. He's gotten into the house.
Nomi, you are stood in a sort of study area. There's a writing desk, there's an inkwell and quill, there's some papers, a ledger, a small bookcase, and roll a perception check.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
And sleeping in the chair on the desk you've just in front of the desk you've just jumped onto, which was at the other side of the window, is a large Arabian man, and he snores, and then his eyes flicker slightly. And that's where we're going to leave this hour of
sees this.
Adventurers Wanted. Thanks very much, guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for playing. We're going to hand back over to Chloe, our stage manager.
Yes, thank you very much. We are doing this from 10 a.m., 3 p.m., 5 p.m., 10 p.m. every day for Fringe. I feel like I should also start saying for the Twitch stream, we're at Sweet Holyrood. If that's where we are physically.
Come visit us.
Yeah.
In the material plane.
We are obviously.
You started that, sir.
We are live streaming the whole thing on twitch.tv/Adventurers Wanted. We are live tweeting at Adventurers250. You can come back and see where the adventure goes. You can come and buy a play ticket and play. Just going to throw some of the guys who are working on other shows at the Fringe.
You go. I've got to get my.
So I'm doing 2 shows at the Fringe. They're both on at 7 p.m. every night, so they alternate nights. One's called Mars, actually, and one's called The Jurassic Parks. They're really fun, physical comedies, and Jurassic Parks is on tonight.
Thank you. I'm doing A Common Man. It's a one-man show about Thomas Paine, the 18th century revolutionary. It's on at Sea Royale on George Street at 7:30 every night except tonight. It's funny. I'm told.
It's true. I've seen it.
He's seen it. He says it's funny.
That's fine.
Well, thank you very much. Thanks to everyone watching on the stream. Thank you again to Leo and the players. And now we're doing a quick turnaround for our next hour.
Thank you for that.
No worries. Oh, you